Exclusive, Fancy Croyao. Downbeat Thomas Markle celebrates his 74th birthday alone in LA by buying himself a McDonald's Happy Meal just days after revealing he's lost all contact with daughter Meghan. Thomas Markle Sr. has celebrated his 74th birthday alone by eating a McDonald's Happy Meal and shopping in Los Angeles just days after revealing he has lost all contact with his daughter Meghan. The Duchess of Sussex's estranged father was spotted out on Wednesday visiting the fast food restaurant and running errands at a Bank of America and UPS store. Later, Markle Sr. was pictured heading to a Best Buy store to pick up a number of small electronics, which he then took with him when he went to visit friends in a nearby apartment complex. Markle Sr. had left his home in Rosarito, Mexico on Tuesday night, the eve of his birthday, and drove the 6 hours in heavy traffic to check into a $130 a night motel in Los Angeles. His birthday celebrations came the day after Meghan and Prince Harry carried out their royal duties by visiting the Nelson Mandela Centenary exhibition in London. Meghan's father has repeatedly spoken out to the media ever since it emerged just days before the royal wedding that he had secretly collaborated with a British paparazzi photographer to set up candid photos of himself preparing for the big day. Days later, the former Hollywood lighting director, who was set to walk Meghan down the aisle, infamously pulled out of wedding, claiming he had suffered a heart attack and needed emergency surgery. A source close to the Duchess of Sussex told Daily Mail.com on Tuesday that Markle Sr. was never ill and faked the operation as an excuse to not attend the royal wedding and garner sympathy. The whole story about Meghan's father undergoing heart surgery was made up, the source said. He had to come up with a good enough reason not to attend her wedding and avoid any further embarrassment after those staged photos went public. During his recent bombshell interview on ITV's Good Morning Britain, the former lighting director said he was admitted to the Sharp Chula Vista Medical Center, just a few miles north of the Mexican border in Tijuana, where a stent was fitted. But when Daily Mail.com reached out to the hospital for confirmation of his May 16 visit, the clinic replied that no such name had ever checked into the hospital. The poor health story was his way of generating some compassion from the public, and taking the attention off those staged photos which were a complete embarrassment to Meghan and the royal family, the source said. Of course Meghan is upset with him. Her father missed her wedding. He missed walking her down the aisle all because of that ill-conceived publicity stunt. It was really just such poor judgment on his part. Now everyone's feeling sorry for him. They shouldn't. He brought this upon himself, and if he were truly sick, Meghan would have made an effort to visit him. Don't feel sorry for him. If anything, feel sorry for Meghan. Since the wedding, Markle Sr. has given a number of paid media interviews speaking about his daughter and the royal family. The father of three recently revealed he isn't fazed by reports that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are fed up with him running to the media, and he vowed to continue speaking about Meghan until he can be part of her life again. He said this week that he hadn't spoken to his daughter in 2 months and that he could no longer reach her on the phone number he had for her. Markle Sr. told The Sun this week that the former Suits actor was terrified of her new life as a royal. "I see it in her eyes," he said. "I see it in her face and I see it in her smile. I've seen her smile for years. I know her smile. I don't like the one I'm seeing now. This one isn't even a stage smile. This is a pained smile. It really worries me. I think she's under too much pressure. There's a high price to pay to be married to that family.